Good morning, viewers. This is Global Entertainment News TV. I am your host, Busola, and welcome to our news preview segment. Let's start with the punch. Food inflation. NSA 36 states launch joint action. Food inflation. NSA 36 states launch joint action. Moving on to next. FG. Governors agree on free flow of goods across states to dismantle checkpoints, harmonize levies. FG. Governors agree on free flow of food goods across states to dismantle checkpoints, harmonize levies. Up to next. Ribadu heads interministerial panel. Ribadu heads interministerial panel. Next headline. Governors worry over World Bank funding delay. Governors worry over World Bank funding delay. Up to next. Dangote blames crude shortage as import from US shorts. Dangote blames crude shortage as import from US shorts. Next. Israel threatens Khamenei after Iranian missiles wound 240. Israel threatens Khamenei after Iranian missiles wound 240. Up to next. President Tinubu commissions newly constructed Life Camp Road to Ring Road 3 today. President Tinubu commissions newly constructed Life Camp Road to Ring Road 3 today. That's it for the punch. Move to the Vanguard. Benue mascara. Troop got wrong intel on attackers movement, says CDS. Troop got wrong intel on attackers movement, says CDS. Moving on to next. Survivors cry out over poor feeding, living conditions. Survivor cries out over poor feeding, living conditions. The next headline. Israel-Iran conflict. Trump to make war decision in 2 weeks. Israel-Iran conflict. Trump to make war decision in 2 weeks. To next. Zenith Bank navigating CBN's prudential measures with confidence. Zenith Bank navigating CBN prudential measure with confidence. That's it for the Vanguard. We move to the Nation. Tinubu, Kaduna rising again after overcoming insecurity. Tinubu, Kaduna rising again after overcoming insecurity. Moving on to next. President inaugurates projects. President inaugurates projects. Kaduna will return, Tinubu says Abbas. Kaduna will return, Tinubu says Abbas. Next. Cole Umar badge CFR. Cole Umar badge CFR. Up to next. Green bond oversubscribed by 91.4 billion naira. Green bond oversubscribed by 91.4 billion naira. Up to next. DHQ sets up action against killers in Benue. DHQ sets up action against killer in Benue. To next. Natasha's trial for defamation against Akpabio Bello begins September 23. Natasha's trial for defamation against Akpabio Bello begins September 23. Moving on to next. Over 250,000 Nigerians are refugees in Libya, Cameroon, others. Over 250,000 Nigeria are refugees in Libya, Cameroon, and others. Moving on to next. Governors lift food distribution orders across states. Governors lift food distribution orders across states. Up to next. Nigerian will enjoy good governance. Nigeria will enjoy good governance. That's it for the Nation. We move to the Guardian. Experts reveals 50 million Nigerians with sickle cell warn against stigma. Experts reveals 50 million Nigerians with sickle cell warns against stigma. To the next headline. 1,500 killed in over 100 tanker accidents, NEMA disclose. 1,500 killed in over 100 tanker accidents, NEMA disclosed. To next. 6,260 terrorists killed, 5,365 civilians rescued in 2 years, says DHQ. 6,260 terrorists killed, 5,365 civilians rescued in 2 years, says DHQ. Up to next. Violent attack, peacetime, killings, questions value of Nigeria life. Violent attacks, peacetime killings, question value of Nigeria life. Moving on to next. Iba's alleged sabotage at budget defense as Senate reiterates Democratic rule. Iba's alleged sabotage at budget defense as Senate retaliates Democratic rule. To next one. Again, Tinubu inaugurates specialist hospital named after him in Kaduna. Again, Tinubu inaugurates specialist hospital named after him in Kaduna. Moving on to next. Tension in Benue as herdsmen graze farmlands, youth intercept bus. Tension in Benue as herdsmen graze farmlands, youth intercept bus. Up to next. TCN accuse politicians, saboteurs of vandalizing electricity tower. TCN accuses politicians, saboteurs of vandalizing electricity tower. And that's it for our newspaper review segment. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more news and updates on Global Entertainment News TV, I've been your host, Busola, and have a wonderful day.